Yeah, whatever you think.
Yeah, it is. Like, ha. Ooh, but then also
All right, y'all, let's get it rolling here. Day 32, the ever popular Sunday combo. This workout is a real bitch. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you now. This one is tough. We got a lot coming at you, a lot of different movements, a lot of combination movements. So in those breaks, just give me your attention. Got a lot of rep counts and stuff to explain. So in those times, just give me your attention. We're gonna run real smoothly. If I can hold your attention during those times, we're gonna knock it out and we're gonna celebrate at the end, okay, with a lot of virtual high fives. Let's go ahead and start down on our backs. We're finishing out today. Playlist is called Q-Teen Finale. Starting with the song Easier by Mansionaire. We're gonna start down on our backs, just starting nice and slow. We're gonna get that rolling in 3, in 2, and begin. Down on our backs, we'll spread those feet out a little bit and we'll start working into some windshield wipers, some 90-90s from our backs. I know I'm feeling a little bit spent after the last couple days. I'm just gonna assume that the majority of you are as well. So we'll start it out nice and slow. If you wanna hold one side or the other in that movement, feel free to just keep those knees over to one side, but trying to keep those heels away from our butt here, keeping those knees at 90, getting a little bit deeper stretch. If taking those hands up overhead helps out, give it a go. Just lengthening everything out. If any of these movements induce a yawn, that means you're probably doing it right. Catherine's moving into a figure 4 from her back, crossing that ankle over the knee, getting a little bit deeper into that outer hip. If that feels good, feel free to take it. Just some organic movement from our back here. Doing whatever's feeling good and feeling like we're lengthening out and deepening that breath. When you're ready, we'll pull those heels in a little bit tighter. We'll start driving those hips up. A little bit more activation now. Working into some bridges, 5 or 6 here. Once you're through those bridges, we'll roll over into that fetal position, stacking one leg on top of the other, keeping those knees to 90 degrees. We'll stack those hands. Let's roll that top arm open, opening that chest up, chest expansion, breathing deeply into the thoracic spine, creating some space. Trying to keep that bottom hand flat on the floor. We'll take 5 or 6 each way there. Once you're through that second side, we'll roll over onto our stomachs. Take those hands out overhead or out wide to the sides, and we can work through it. You're good. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll start working into some stuck in the mud, just pressing out of that hand, rolling shoulder and chest open here. Bonus hip opener. Good. Again, if what I'm cueing doesn't serve you right now, you can switch it up. Maybe we take those hands underneath the chest and we start working into those low abs in an up dog or a cobra. Just finding some nice, light, easy movement coming through. When you're ready, we'll make our way up to our knees. Work through some cat-cows here. Nice, easy cat-cows. Tucking that chin as we barrel that back out. And as we drop that belly, taking that vision up toward the ceiling. Maybe a little side-to-side movement feels good. A few times each position there. And then when you're ready, we'll widen those knees out. We'll sit those hips back toward our heels, working into a child's pose here. Maybe walking those hands out to the left or the right. Or maybe just staying on center, that works fine. And then for me, it's been a great hip opener to keep those knees out nice and wide. That wasn't on the playlist. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know how that happened. Good, getting into those wrists as well here. We will be using weights today, so maybe little counter twists on those wrists. We can turn those palms around, fingertips facing in toward the knees, just trying to open up those forearms and wrists here. And when you're ready, we'll bring a knee out in front. Stepping one foot out, we'll take some nice, easy little postures forward, deepening into that lunge, and then coming back toward that 90-degree mark. We'll take 5 or 6 forward, and then we'll carry that foot out to 45. Same thing from that 45-degree spot. And then out nice and wide, all the way out to 90. Deepening that stretch, taking hands up overhead. Once we're through that single side, we'll switch it out. Once you're through that second side, let's make our way up to our feet. And we're just going to take a heavy forward fold. You can bend those knees a little bit. Just going to dump chest forward, nice, easy fall forward, trying to let that low back go a little bit. Good. Easy side to side. And when you come up, let's bring those hands up overhead. Big reach up tall. Maybe we take that out to the side. Easy lean out right and then over to the left. And then back from that standing position, let's start working into some nice easy body weight squats here. I'm going to take about 4 or 5 squats. Just trying to work on increasing that depth, not overdoing it here. And then once we're through 4 or 5 there, we'll come into a standing position, single leg, active quad stretch up tall, and then we'll bring that foot down to the floor, flexing toes back, taking that hinge over that leg. Same side, or we alternate, but let's take 3 or 4 each way. That's the second time I've jumped that song in the past couple days. Good work, y'all. Nice straight leg as we come into that hinge. If we can keep that back pretty flat, I'm going to focus on trying to keep that posture into that hinge here. Just a few each way there. And then we'll take those hands out in front. Barreling that back out as we tuck chin, and then we'll pull everything apart. Back together and then pulling it apart. Alternating that top arm as we reach. Good. Once you have a few there, let's take those arms out wide. We're going to take a long reach up tall. Back to 90. We'll take a rotation down. Some combination of a reach and rotation. Maybe it involves a yawn. If that's bringing a little bit too much tension up into your traps, you can feel free to bring those hands down low and take that rotation from a low position. And then when you're ready, we'll take some shoulder rolls side to side here. Your calves? Raise your hand if your calves are sore. Anyone out there in the world, calves are sore? Mine are all jacked up. Good, y'all. From there, work from a standing position. Yeah, my calves are locked up today. Let's take some standing hip openers. I thought I was the only one. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I mean, maybe deep into those single leg RDLs. That could have been it. I don't know. Feel it all the way to the bottom of your calves. Good, y'all. All right, from there, let's take a step and a kick, just starting to lengthen out through those hamstrings. We'll start to pick that pace up just a little bit as we go here. Nice, easy kicks out. Maybe we start to carry that arm up over the top. We incorporate that upper body as well. Good, and then from there, let's come back to center. We'll find a little bounce. Let's take some jumping jacks, getting those hands up overhead. We'll take 8 to 10 big jacks. And then we'll just take a little shuffle forward, little alternating foot forward here. Nice, easy off those toes. Good, and then I want to stop there for a second, just take a nice passive trunk rotation. Using those arms to build a little bit of momentum here. Good, and then from there, let's take some cross jacks. Nice, easy cross jacks. And then we'll get into some butt kickers. Trying to find some active length in those quads here. And then let's get into some low controlled skaters when you're ready. Staying nice and low as we come across here. 5 or 6 each way there. And then I like to finish with 3 or 4 sprawls. So if you're getting into them, let's go ahead and finish that out. You got a minute or two to take whatever else you need here. You're going to need your weight, your band. No elevated surface today, just your weight and your band. Get your towel and your water handy. You're going to need them today. Whatever else you need for these 2 more minutes of work, go ahead and take it. And then we're going to get rolling here. So here's what we've got today. We've got 5 rounds moving through, okay? It's going to be about 6 minutes of work within each round. We start out each round with a buy-in, okay? So it's going to be more of a cardiovascular-based buy-in leading into our strength movements, okay? You're going to have 2 minutes, a maximum of 2 minutes to finish that buy-in. And once you get done with that, even if you finish prior to that 2-minute period, you're going to jump right into your strength movements, okay? So movements, coming through this first round, you have 15 reps through, okay? 15 reps. We go 5 jumping jacks. 5 jacks. Once you're through the 5th jack, hands down, burpee, right back up, and we repeat. 5 jacks, 1 burpee, okay? 15 times through, okay? So focusing up on counting to that 15. And once you're done there, we're coming down that half kneeling position. We're taking wood chops. 5 on that single side, switching it over, 5 over the other way, okay? 5 and 5 on the wood chops. And then we come with that weight up overhead. Swing to that single leg balance, hinge, swing up. We have 5 each way there, and it's a 4-minute AMRAP between those 2 minutes, okay? So we go into that buy-in, 2 minutes max time. If you finish that 15 reps prior to 2 minutes, you're jumping right into your strength movements. We go 4-minute AMRAP all the way to the end. Just about a minute, a little bit more than a minute to explain the next round, and we jump right back in, all right? So I'll bring my crew back in. All you need on this first round is your weight and a positive attitude and caffeine in your blood. Hope you're all set. All right, y'all, here we go. Starting it out. 5 jumping jacks, 1 burpee, 15 times through. We go in 3, in 2. Clock is on. Let's do it. Good. Just easing into this first round. Little extension of our warm-up here. All of these buy-ins are programmed to be between 90 seconds and 2 minutes, okay? They're all fairly easily accomplishable within that 2-minute frame. If for whatever reason you're not getting to that last rep within that 2-minute period, I'm just gonna tell you at that 2 minutes to move on to your strength movements. So just know that's what you have ahead of you. In-house, we're on number 6 with about 40 seconds into the clock. Good work. Quick sprawl. No press necessary. We got plenty of strength movements in today, and we got a lot of push-ups in yesterday. So no press necessary. 5 jacks. 1 burpee. We're just past a minute in the round. Where are we at on numbers? 11. 11 reps here in studio. Eric's at 10. Catherine's at 11. We're a minute 20 in. There is no rest. Once you finish 15, you're jumping right into your strength movements. As a reminder, you have Woodchops, 5 and 5 from that half kneeling position, and then you have 10 single leg, alternating swing to balance here, okay? 2 hands on your weight. Catherine's on her last rep here. Minute 45 in. Good work, y'all. If you're still working those last couple reps, finish them out. In 3, 2, and we're in. Everyone is into their strength movements. Woodchops, 5 and 5. Get that weight wide outside your body. Don't let it carry over your head. Get it outside the frame of your shoulders. As you rotate, turn those shoulders and your head. Make that vision come across. Don't just use your arms. Big torso rotation. 5 and 5 on those Woodchops. And then we're coming up to our feet. And we're working into that single overhead swing, 2 hands on the kettlebell or dumbbell. We come to that single leg balance at the top. When that weight comes up above your head, we kick that leg out wide. If for whatever reason this movement is not working for you, I just want you to take 10 strong overhead swings. Or as we get in to the back rounds of this set, feel free to modify to that, but let's give this a try first. We have 5 and 5 here. And then we're right back into those Woodchops. We're 1 minute in to that 4-minute AMRAP on our strength movements. You will not see your burpees and your jacks again, okay? So leave those in the past. You got Woodchops and those swings to single leg balance to finish this round out. Let's make it our goal to get 3 solid rounds in. I think that's a more than manageable number here. In-house, they're moving on to the second side on their rotations. Catherine's already back up into those swings. Good work, y'all. 3 rounds solid. We're just about 2 minutes in. Just about 2 minutes into that 4-minute AMRAP. I'll keep cueing you on time. Your focus is just those 2 movements all the way to the end of the round, y'all. Good work, good work. Find that weightless point up overhead with that weight. I don't want you to speed through either of these movements, okay? Strong, controlled Woodchops, getting that weight outside the frame of our shoulders as we rotate. And then on those swings, we want to go slow, less is more. We find that balance point up overhead. All right, they're moving into that next round here in studio. We've got 1 minute 20 left in the round, y'all. Let's push to get through the end of that 3rd round. If we move on back into a 4 set of wood chops, that's great, but 3 rounds total is going to be our goal here. 1 minute remaining, y'all, 1 minute. Working all the way to the end. If you finish that 3rd round, great. Don't stop. Let's keep moving. Back into those chops if you get there. Final 45 seconds in this round, y'all. Final 45 seconds. We have 1:15 of rest. As you rest, I want eyes up so I can give you what you got for this next round of movements. Final 30 seconds in the round. We work all the way to the end. Finish those last few reps out. If you're finishing on those wood chops, let's start thinking about getting even on either side here. Maybe we knock out 2 or 3 on each way instead of 5. You've got 10 seconds. Finish it out, working all the way to the end. Last few reps left. Finishing in 5, in 3, and time. Beautiful job, y'all. All right. Moving on into that next round. Great job. Let's grab water if we need it. Grab that towel, wipe it down a little bit. Next one in. Our buy-in is going to be mud run to an up down. Okay, so we go 4 times down and back. We're still at 15 reps, but we're coming knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I get back to that spot, I'm down, up, and then I'm back across, okay? 15 total here. My advice would be start from that right side, take 8 that single side, and then we switch and we'll start on the left side and we'll finish out with 7 the other way so we end even, okay? So that's our goal there. And then into our strength movements. We're gonna go squat, rotational press up overhead. We're gonna take 5 each way, squats or rotational press. Again, up overhead, outside of shoulders. And then, getting that out high, we go field goals, 5 and 5 with that band, all right? But we start out, clock is on, let's do it. 4 mud run, 4 times across, and then we go up, down, knee, knee, foot, foot, right back in. You got 15 times through. A lot of counting here. We got to focus up on those counts as we go. We have a 2-minute time limit on these movements. They're through 3 here in studio, so that's a good pace to be working from. Make sure you're getting down and back. 2 times, 4 total before you come to that knee. Is that 5? 1/3 of the way through here in studio. 45 seconds in. Good work, y'all. Keep it moving. Approaching halfway in those movements and halfway on our time. Just past a minute right now. Just past a minute. I see y'all moving. I love it. Good work. Good. 9 here in studio. We've got 45 seconds left in the round. Looks like we'll finish with just a couple seconds to spare. Good work, y'all. Last few. We got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. If you're already finished through those mud runs, reminder of those strength movements. We go squat, rotation, squat, rotation. We got 5 each way there to start. Final 15 seconds here in studio. They're on their last rep. Good work, y'all. All right, moving on. You've got 5 seconds left. If you're not finished yet, all good. It's time to move on into those strength movements, and let's begin. 5 and 5. Squat into that rotational press. We squat every time. 1 squat, 1 press. Turning those shoulders and hips. Pivoting off of that outside foot. Taking that weight up overhead, pushing it toward the corner of your room. 5 and 5 there. And then we bring that band to our wrists, elbows up nice and high, 90 degrees through the elbow, and we open it up. 5 and 5 on those field goals. Eric's taking that band a little bit lower, down toward his elbows, a little more control there. We take 5 and 5. We drop that band down, and we're right back into that squat to rotational press. Again, shooting for 3 solid full rounds is a great option here within that 4-minute period. We are 1 minute in, y'all, 1 minute in. 1 minute, 3 minutes to go. Find some depth in that squat. Let's hold that weight up nice and high to the chest. No option to keep your weight low today. Your option is chest and press, all right? Not a ton of reps here, so let's knock that movement out under control, keeping that weight high, rotating as we come up to the top. 5 and 5, drop it down, and then we have a chance to gather our breath a little bit, getting back into those field goals. Taking that band somewhere between the wrist and just below the elbow here as we open up. Good work, y'all. We're 2 minutes in. 2 minutes into a 4-minute round. Great job. We're right back in. Cruising to the finish here. Trying to get one more full round in at least. And then maybe a couple bonus squat to rotational press. Good work, y'all. Just over 90 seconds left in the round. Keep in mind, this is not like the buy-in, okay? This is not, we finish 3 rounds and we stop. We finish all the way within that time period, okay? So we work all the way to the end, minute 15 on the rest when we get there. So let's maximize what we have here. Catherine's having a great time. We got 1 minute left. 1 minute left here, y'all. 1 minute to finish. Working all the way to the end of that minute. And that'll take us to the end of our second round. Y'all are doing great. Good work, y'all. Let's get those full 3 rounds in. 3 rounds at least, no exceptions. Everyone's capable of getting through that 3rd round for sure. Good job, y'all. Final 30 seconds here. Finishing their last couple squats here in studio. We grab that band. Work until the end. 15 final seconds here. You've got 10 seconds. Wherever you're at, we work all the way till you hear that buzzer. And time. Good job. All right, y'all. Great work. 2 down, 3 to go. As you rest and recover, grab a little water, towel off, eyes up. All right, next one in. Very important here. We're going pop squat into a broad jump. It's still 15 on the rep count, but this time it's 15 over and back. So I go across, I come back, that's 1 rep, all right? We take that drop, back up top, take that hop, we turn it around, drop. That's 1, okay? So down and back is gonna be 1. You're gonna take 30 total jumps in, all right? And then moving into those strength movements, still at 5 on our rep counts here. From our back, arms extended, weight overhead, tall, into triceps extension. We take 5 overhead sit-ups into triceps extension. And then from that plank position, wide base with those feet, drag, back outside the frame of our shoulders. 5 and 5 on the plank drags. All right, but we start out. Pop squat to a broad jump. Clock is on. Let's go. Over and back is 1. Quick turn around. 15 down and back. 30 total jumps across. If you have your eyes on your screen here, you can see our jumps aren't too big in here. Just consistently hitting the same spot every time. That's all I care about. Let's make it, that's our goal, is just to be consistent on the length of that hop every time. 5 in studio, 5 down and 30 seconds in. Great job. Hopefully you're keeping about that same pace. Great job, y'all. These are tough. Focus in on those hops, consistent spot. Focus in on counting those reps. Counting's real easy until we start to get out of breath. We're 1 minute into that 2-minute max round. 10 down here in studio with 5 left to go. Doing great. Once you're done with 15, no break. We jump right into those strength movements, right down to our back, overhead sit up into that triceps extension. 13 down, lucky number 13 with 2 left. 30 seconds left in that buy-in period. Last rep here in studio, where are you at? Once you're through that final hop, take a couple deep breaths and we're right into our strength movement. Down to our back, weight up overhead. Overhead sit up to triceps at the top. When we go into that triceps extension, let's keep those arms long, sitting up nice and tall, elbows in tight toward each other. Everyone should be onto their strength movements by now. Working from that supine position, we'll turn over into a prone plank pull throughs. Just 5 reps here, 5 overhead sit-ups, and then we turn it over. And we take those plank pull throughs from that high plank position, feet out nice and wide, hands about shoulder width apart, and we pull that weight outside the frame of our shoulders every time. Big pull through. When the weight is on the left, I pull through with my right hand, dragging across my body here. 5 and 5 on those drags. Once you're through 5 and 5 there, let's turn it back over. Not a lot of room for time for transition here. Turn it right back over and we're right back into it. My group in-house is on to their second round, and we just elapsed 1 minute of time in this 4-minute AMRAP, y'all. Pay attention to your form as we get into these sit-ups, into that triceps. Elbows in nice and tight. Try not just to flop down to the floor. Let's go back down under control as we come back. Once you're through 5 there, we turn it back over. Right back into those drags. Keep that breath going into those drags. These are 2 movements that become fairly easy to start to hold that breath. So pay attention to your breathing as you're moving through. 10 total drags, 5 each way. Just getting close to the halfway point. We're 1 minute 45 into that 4-minute round. Eric and Catherine are through that second round here. Great job. Here in studio, they're shooting to get through 4 rounds. Love that pace. Really pushing it on this last day of our challenge, y'all. Let's finish them out. Let's go out with the bang. Strong group of 30 plus on a Sunday. Appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the effort. Especially for those of you that are already finished with the challenge. You're riding with us on this last day, so we appreciate you. On to the drags here in studio. We have 90 seconds left in the round, y'all. You're officially past half point in this workout in full, okay? 5 drags each way. And then they're going to get into their final round. They're going to be racing the clock into this final round here. Good work, y'all. 70 seconds left on the clock. 70 seconds. See if you can knock that 4th round out. Finishing it out strong. Good work, y'all. 45 seconds to the end here. 45 seconds to finish. 40 seconds, see if you can get into that last round of drags. 5 each way. Don't get lazy on that pull. Still get it outside the frame of your shoulders every time. Full pull across. 30 seconds left in the round. 30 seconds left. Now we're down to 20. Working all the way to the end until that clock expires. 15 seconds, y'all. Good work, good work. 10 seconds left. Finishing that third round strong. In studio, they're just going into sit-ups, no triceps, in 3, in 2, and time. Good shit, 3 rounds down, and we got 2 to go. Great effort, y'all. Great effort here in studio. Great effort out there on Zoom. Appreciate y'all. All right, next one in. Skater down back. Just one time. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Next one in. Skaters. Single hop across into that reverse lunge movement we do a lot of times in class. All right. So 1 across, reverse lunge on that inside leg, back across, drop that knee down. We go 15 each way. Okay. So 30 total across. And then moving into that strength, we're coming down to our backs. Profile, we're going to go hamstring walkouts. Hips up nice and high. 3 or 4 steps out. 3 or 4 steps back in. All right. We take 5 just like that. And then we're getting out wide base into that sumo row. As I take that pull, it's a row and a rotation. Taking that twist up tall. We're going 5 each way there, but we're starting out. Skater into that step back lunge. Clock is on. Let's do it. 1 skater hop across, and we drop back into that reverse lunge. 15 each way here, y'all. 15 each way. We have some aerobic counting here going on in studio. Don't count to 5. You mean 30, I think is what you mean, but yeah. 30 seconds in, y'all. Well, there you go. There you go. Through 9 here in studio. This one maybe is going to finish out a little bit quicker than those other buy-ins. But there will be no rest. We're going to jump right in to those strength movements. Just approaching a minute here. I think they're in a number 15. 15 done here in studio. We're right into our strength movements. We come down to our backs. We're going to bridge those hips high. 5 minutes of hamstrings on deck. All right. We walk those heels out. Driving through those heels the whole time. Walk those legs out towards straight, and then we bring them right back in. We count that rep when we're on flat feet back in to the center. We got 5. 5 hamstring walkouts. And then we're coming up to our feet. Nice wide sumo base. Eric will give you an idea what it looks like with the dumbbell here. We rotate that palm open as we come up to the top. Little biceps engagement. We want a nice wide base, finding that hinge. We take 5 on the single side and then 5 over the other way. Good work, y'all. 5 each way on those rows. And then we're right back down to our backs. Into those hamstring walkouts. As we get into these hamstring walkouts, I want you to think about as we get to that full length, when we walk those feet out, try and keep your butt up off the floor the whole time, okay? Shorten those steps up a little bit. See if you can get 3 or 4 steps out and then 3 or 4 steps back in. Full range of motion. At the top of that movement, we want hips high, and we want knees stacked right over our ankles. And at the bottom of that movement, we want legs almost completely straight, but we want calves, hamstrings, and glutes still off the floor. 5 times here. 5 in and out. Good work, and then we're right back in. Back up to that standing position. Nice wide sumo base. We turn those toes open a little bit wider base than our standard squat or hinge base. The rotation is super important, a little bit different than we normally do on a row. Normally, we just keep that neutral grip all the way. This time, palm faces in, we open that palm up. Big rotation every time, 5 and 5. Almost like you were gonna pull into a clean, but it's just into that row. Good work, y'all. We're 90 seconds into that 4-minute AMRAP, which has become a 5-minute AMRAP here in studio. Good work, y'all. Just about halfway. We got 2 minutes left. Fairly low impact, slow control movements here. A chance to get your breath back, but that's not an excuse to dog these movements, okay? Keeping those hips up off the floor as we work through those hamstrings. Opportunity to work on bigger range of motion, a little bit better form through these. 5 on the walkouts, and then 5 and 5 on those rows. Drawing that elbow back, packing that lat as we pull in up toward the top. You've got 90 seconds left in this 4th round. We'll take a break, and we got 1 left after this. 180-degree turn on those rows. Turn that palm all the way open. Great work. We got about a minute left, y'all. Minute left. Got a real doozy coming on this last one, so prepare yourself. Under a minute, y'all, under a minute. Give me 45 more strong seconds here, and then we take that break. Eric is giving himself a little bit of pause as he extends those legs out long. Little bit of pause at the end here. Oh, now he's just holding a reverse plank. Make this movement yours. We made a lot of transitions in this round, so if you want to lengthen that out a little bit, find some more static holds, that's great. We're under 30 seconds here. Once again, working all the way to the end. If you're getting into this final set of rows, let's think about making sure we get even on side to side here. Maybe we hit 2 or 3 on each side rather than the full 5. We've got 10 seconds left, y'all. 10 seconds left. Finishing out in 5, in 3, and that's time. Great job. All right, y'all. Last one in. Our buy-in is real fun. Real fun here, okay? We're going deck squat into a hip twist at the top. So athletic movement at the top. We drop, roll it, up, twist, twist, right back down. Okay, roll it. We're up, twist, twist, right back into that deck squat. We have 15 there as well. Okay, 15, and then we finish out. We're working from the chest, triceps, 5 and 5 on those banded triceps extensions, and then finishing out weight behind the head, back into that sumo stance, nice wide base. Good mornings, hinging forward, and then back up to the top. 5 total there, all right? Starting out, deck squat, hip twist, in 3, in 2, and let's begin. 15, we come to our feet, 2 twists, and then we're right back down. Once again, 15 is the number on that buy-in. Good work. Through 3 here in studio, I believe. All right. Good work. You have full 2 minutes to get through this round. Don't feel like you have to speed. If you need to step out for a second, take a breath, do your thing. All good. Good work. If you finish before that 2-minute period, we're jumping right into that last round of strength movements. 15 deck squats. Take that quick twist at the top. Little athletic turn. Where are we at? They're at 10 here in studio. We just got past that 1-minute mark. 5 left to go here in studio. Good work, y'all. Let's finish them out. This is our last 6 minutes of effort today. Last round of the challenge, y'all. Day 32. We're a minute 20 in. They're on their last rep, I believe. Last one here in studio. Minute 30 in. Good. Once you're done, let's get right into that strength movement. Grabbing your band. Working from the chest. If you're a little unclear on how this movement works, take a look at your screen. We anchor from our chest. We draw that elbow in tight, extend it straight out and back, arm long as we extend. Don't let that hand snap back in. Controlled as we bring that fist back toward our chest. That's our 2-minute mark. Everyone should be onto their strength movements at this point. If you have the last couple deck squats, ditch them, and we're into that strength. Under 4 minutes left of work in your challenge. Good work, y'all. And then we take that weight up over our head, right at the base of our neck. We have a wide base. Wide base hinging forward. Slight bend in those knees, but don't turn this into a squat. We let that chest come toward the floor, and then we bring it right back up. 5 on these sumo good mornings. Go slow and control. In-house, they're through round 1. Great job, y'all. Great job out there. We got just about 3 minutes left, and then we're right back into those banded triceps extensions. You can see Eric's keeping that elbow nice and high, getting that arm fully extended at the outset, and then controlled as he brings that band back in. Just 5 and 5. We're under 3 minutes, y'all. Under 3 minutes left in your Sunday combo. Good work, y'all. 5 and 5 on those tries, and then that weight is back up above the head. If that's a little bit of an awkward place to set that weight, you can hold it tight to your chest, but you want it tucked up under your chin. Wide base. A little bit different engagement, hitting a little bit different part on these good mornings as we get dropped in. That wide base changes that motion, so ease into it. And at the top, pull those hips all the way to full extension. Great job, y'all. In-house, moving into that 3rd round. Back into those triceps. Looking like we'll definitely get through that 3rd round. Maybe a couple bonus triceps extensions at the end. Good work, y'all. Under 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes left in your challenge here. Great job working all the way to the end. 5 and 5 on the tries. And then we're into that 3rd round of our good mornings here. Eric's widening his base out even more here. How can you adjust that movement to make it a little bit different, a little bit more challenging as we get through? Do not lock those knees out, okay? Soft knees, soft bend in those legs as we come forward, but pull those shoulders back. That's why we take that weight behind the head, holding that posture. Moving into round 4 here in studio. We've got a minute left, y'all. 1 minute. Working all the way to the end. Let's get into that 4th round. See if we can get all the way through that final 4th round on these strength movements. 5 and 5 on the triceps. Don't let that band control your movement. You control the movement as you go through here. 45 seconds left. Last few triceps extensions here in studio. Looks like in studio we're going to finish with those good mornings. We've got 30 seconds left in your workout. 30 seconds left. Thanks to my 30-plus people that joined us to find out the finale of this workout. the finale of this challenge. Great job. Final 20 seconds. Thanks for getting up and spending your Sunday morning with us. We appreciate y'all. You got 10 seconds left. Last few reps. Finishing it out in 5, in 3, and time. Good work, y'all. Give yourselves a round of applause. Great job today. Great job. Way to finish it out that Sunday workout. Really appreciate y'all. Take a second, grab some water. We'll slow it down for a couple minutes. Great work, y'all. See the crew that I would have expected to see today. Love it. See some of y'all outside. Way to get outside and enjoy the day. Got the shoes in the house. We got Beth from across the country. Vicky, good work. I'm giving you a virtual hug right now. All right, great job, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We'll take some time and cool it down. Catherine's coming down into a child's pose. That's a great place to start. If you have any questions for us regarding what we're doing moving forward on the emails we sent out, or if you didn't receive an email, or whatever the case may be, if you have any questions about what we have going on moving forward, feel free to let us know right now. I'm happy to answer anything for you. Moving into tomorrow, we will be moving into a members-only platform on these workouts, okay? If you are already a member, you can register straight through MindBody. Email went out that has all the instructions. Once it's set up, it's fairly simple moving forward. So if you have any questions on that, please feel free to reach out. We're more than happy to help you out with that. We would love to keep everyone engaged, keep you going. If you are a non-member, we have some pricing for just the streaming membership and that kind of stuff. And we will also allow, there are going to be $10 drop-ins for these classes as well. So keep that in mind. Coming up on Tuesday, we are partnering with an organization called Strength in the City. There's going to be an Eventbrite link. We will get some information out on Instagram today. If you have any questions on that, we'd love for you to ask them, and we'd love to get some engagement on Tuesday. We're going to be raising some money for a local restaurant group. I can't say who it is, but it's someone that all of you enjoy on the regular basis. I can tell you that. So keep that in mind. If you have any questions about that, please let us know. Once again, thank you so much for riding with us for this 32 days. It went really fast. I know we've gotten a ton of feedback that it was the best part of everyone's day, and I can say with confidence that it was the best part of our day most days. Really kept us sane, kept us engaged with you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of it. We love you all, and we will look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, I guess. Let's keep it rolling, even though the challenge is over. Eric, you have anything to add? For tomorrow, you're going to need an elevated platform and a band. Good question. The Strength in the City workout will run concurrently with our workout. It'll be in that same time slot. It's just, there's an Eventbrite link. The first 30 people to register and donate on the Eventbrite link will be getting like a prize pack from Strength in the City. So pretty cool opportunity to partner with them. There will be more information going out on that today and over the next couple of days. So if you have questions, reach out, and then just keep an eye on social channels, and we'll get you guys set up. Monday's a new week. We roll on again. Staying strong with y'all. Thanks so much. Hammer out.